Good afternoon, good evening, good
morning.
Fabulites. It's walk and talk time. So what's on the top of your mind this morning? I just got finished reviewing some stuff in terms of what she saw on the news this morning. And you know what? There are a few things that are, let me start with one. There's a TV show I heard she just told me about called Big Ballet on Ovation. So if you're a dance person, and I don't know why, but I love to see all different kinds of dance, all different sizes of people dancing, mixed mashes of dance. I'm a dance person. I like dance. But if you're a dance person, check out Big Ballet on Ovation. I heard that it was started by a man who wanted to dance, who was told that he was too short to dance.
I think this is something new. These were reruns and stuff, so I don't know if it lasted more than a season or what.
Yeah, I'd never heard of it. And yeah, Ovation, the name of the channel at least sounds to me like it would be a fictionalized Bravo channel. You know, I guess I didn't even exactly think it was a real channel, but you know, there's so many channels out here. So just something interesting that I might try to look for and check out one day, and just to mention it to you. Then the second thing is just ongoing conversations about Colin Kaepernick, however you pronounce his name. You know, I guess I heard someplace that the number 45 is, you know, kind of happy or taking responsibility, you know, for him not getting hired. And, you know, I kind of have mixed feelings. I feel like a lot of these people you be hearing about saying and doing all these crazy things, getting suspended or fired, I just always assume that they get rehired somewhere, either at the place that they were originally or, you know, someplace else, that there are plenty of opportunities that, you know, people who have a certain perspective have to be hired and to work, and, you know, that their livelihood and their life is not going to be affected or endangered. Good morning.
Good morning.
By their beliefs or by them standing up for something that they believe. And so, you know, we don't have a black football league. I wish that I had a job for Kaepernick, because, you know, I have respect for somebody, anybody, everybody who stands up for what they believe. Thank you. Who stands up for what they believe and speaks the truth. You know, I think the favorite thing I'm thinking about these days is speak the truth, even if your voice shakes. So, you know, I guess as Forrest Rock says, fist pump of righteousness for Brother Kaepernick, and, you know, may you get all the blessings that you want, and, you know, have all the opportunities to continue to do the work that you're doing. Hold on one second. I'm gonna tell you about. Have you ever seen Blackish? Turn it on you.
No. Well,
Can you see yourself?
not consistently. I haven't watched it
You watched the episode
here or there. Right.
And have you noticed anything? Any thoughts or observations about Blackish?
I think it's a good, positive, relevant show.
Yeah. Positive, relevant, good show. That's been my general take on it too. You ain't say nothing to the people. Hey, Fabulites, was she just looking at y'all? That's been my impression. And I should have remembered the name of the blog that I got it from. I'll try to link it. But, you know, sometimes it seems like you just want to enjoy the world, and these think pieces get you thinking about things in a different way, and then you're never the same again. So, I want to loop back and say, just out of support, I'll never go to an NFL game again, and I'll never watch another game again.
Listen until they hire him.
Unless and until they hire.
You wasn't watching them no way.
Right. I feel like, shoot, I don't want them working. I feel like I'm not really a big fan of, you know, black people's main opportunity to make big money in mainstream America. A lot of them have to do with, you know, getting your brains bashed in. So we have a, you know, rest in peace, rest in power, you know, Muhammad Ali, who, you know, to me, I don't know, I'm not a doctor or anything, But it seemed like having a career where people beat you in the head, you know, might have had an effect on his mental ability to express himself, you know, toward the end of his life. And he was so articulate and so powerful and dynamic and positive at the beginning of his life. It's almost like that career, you know, I mean, luckily we did have the opportunity to learn from and experience Muhammad Ali. But just imagine what options we could have had as a community if he had had other options to shine and thrive that, you know, maybe didn't include him getting his head bashed in. And the same for these football players, you know. There's this, I didn't see concussion, but, you know, it makes sense to me, shoot, that if people are trying to jump on you and bash you in your head, that your brain may be in danger. So, you know, I would like to hire you to, Mr. Cap, to, you know, do something where you use your brain and your heart in service to the people.
Like he's doing.
Like he's hiring himself to do. So that's it on Cap. So anyway, I'm reading this little article on Blackish, and they talking about colorism. And it's like, lo and behold, I hadn't noticed it, hadn't thought about it. I don't watch it every week all the time, but I watch it. And, you know, comedy is kind of hit or miss anyway to me. You know, sometimes I watch something that's supposed to be comedy, and it's kind of like, you know, I might not laugh, although I get in theory it's supposed to be funny. And it's funny in the inside. I guess I'm laughing in the inside a little bit. But the person pointed out that, you know, the only dark-skinned person on the show is Little Bit, the little girl who plays the evil villain. And, you know, kind of pointed out two things, that she plays like an evil little black girl, and she's the only dark-skinned person. That I guess of the people who actually work on the show, quite a few of them are, you know, biracial in real life, and she's, you know, not biracial, you know. And also they pointed out that, you know, the mother and the sister, older sister, have natural hair. These mixed biracial people with the good acceptable natural hair have natural hair, and Little Bit, who I guess her hair ain't acceptable enough, she has straightened hair. And I'm like, that's a good point, because if the mama is natural, then, you know, and one of her daughters is natural, why wouldn't she be taking care of her baby girl's hair in a natural way? You know, I mean, especially with Tracy Ellis Ross, the impression that I have of her involvement and awareness of the natural hair community, that little girl could be rocking all kinds of cute little hairstyles. Now, maybe her mama in real life is not a fan of natural hair, I don't know, but it seems like for the character it would make total sense. Like, remember those people we saw a few weeks ago on Instagram, or I saw them, where the two sisters, the mother styles the two little baby girls' hair, and they have different texture hair, but they're just so cute and so fly. That could be the little girl on Blackish. So anyway, it kind of, you know, I don't know
why you're surprised at colorism. That's kind of a constant.
It's kind of a constant. Yeah, I guess because I feel like, I hate to use the expression woke, but I kind of feel like I have a certain type of consciousness, and I have a sensitivity to colorism. So I feel like I'm like the colorism police. I be on the job. If it's some colorism going on, you know, I can usually spot it. That's the first thing I notice. I ain't noticed it or thought about it worth nothing in this show. The only thing I thought of is that as an actress, I thought the little girl had a meaty role, you know, playing, you know, evil. You know, I never even thought of it like, dang, why the dark girl gotta be the evil one, you know? So anyway, that's all I got. That's all I got. What you got? What you got up for today? What you got up for tonight? What you got up for tomorrow? What you got up for your life? All right, well, if you ain't got a plan, go on and add this number 1, 2, and 3 on your list. Number 1, be you. Number 2, be fabulous. Number 3, be fabulous you. Peace.